I want to live a life of abundance. I want to live life vibrating at a higher vibration, and I want it all. In order to have it all, you have to be all internally. And in order to do that, you got to face these fears. And that's what we're doing today. I feel like it's super important to do things like this and try something new to get you out of your comfort zone. And I feel very inspired right now to really just close it, to be honest with you, and just grind it out. I think a part of being an entrepreneur, and this is something I didn't do a lot of, and I think this is why I do it so much now, is for a long time, I've been an entrepreneur for the last 15 years, and there were times where I'd make $4,000 a day and just be crushing it, and I never took time to do anything like this. I never took any time to really enjoy what I had. And so what I do now is, because I have free time, and time is a luxury. You don't get it back. It's the most precious commodity you have. It's the most lucrative. Time is money. I'm doing these things to have these experiences. That way I can become more inspired to do more things. And so I'll leave here, we'll go to lunch, and then from there I'll go and get some work done, because I feel very relaxed, relieved. I feel like I just reset myself. And one thing about me, when I reset myself, man, I catch on fire. So for a lot of people, they avoid growth because they don't want the pain attached to it, but they tend to want the promise on the other side. And we decided not to run away from any problems. You know, the best consultants in the world are the ones who solve the biggest problems. What tends to happen, and what most people do, is that when they hit a problem, they stay so hyper-focused on that problem that they don't take themselves out of the problem and put themselves in the actual solution. And I learned that since day one, is that if you can really focus on the solution, then you can solve that hurdle, and that elevates you mentally, physically, really emotionally. And so when you're solving problems, you're able to elevate yourself back up. And now here's the caveat, is that you're never gonna not have problems. The bigger the success, the bigger the problem. And if you can't solve little frivolous issues now, you won't be able to solve the big problems that happen when you really do attain that real level growth, right? That multi-million-dollar growth. So embrace the problems, don't run away from them, and allow yourself to be molded into a better person, because your best thinking got you here. In order to go to the next level, you have to elevate that thinking, that thought process. Because in business, you gotta pivot. Blockbuster didn't pivot, right? They didn't pivot. They let themselves go. Toys R Us didn't pivot. Like Toys R Us, like, you are Amazon, but you didn't build Amazon. Like, you got toys in the store, and you're letting people like me and my business partner get product from overseas to sell on Amazon, because Amazon doesn't sell anything. We sell on Amazon, and you're letting us, who understand the marketing game, put you out of business because you didn't pivot. So pivot. And don't be afraid to pivot. Sometimes that pivot is gonna be in your favor, sometimes it's not. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. This whole space is built with bricks, but it was built one brick at a time. So you have to look at your goals the same way. Stop looking at how big this is and look at the small, mundane things that you have to do on a daily basis to get to that big goal. Because remember this, and this is super, super important. A goal is attained by a compound effect. You do something every single day, and something small. So something small in a great way every single day, and then that gets you that much closer to the goal. It is really easy to make decisions when you are emotionally feeling really good about yourself, and it's easy to say, I'm gonna crush it today. And then it's really easy the next day when you're not feeling the same to say, today I'm gonna put off what I should be doing. Never put off tomorrow what you can do today. I learned that from my mentor. Every day, it's still in my head. Never put off tomorrow what you can do today. But what they do is they make a decision, and they stick by that decision long after the mood in which they made that decision has passed. So they don't care how they feel. They're going to plan their day out, they're going to execute the day, and they're going to follow through on the execution every single day until they attain their goal. Don't quit. I know it's cliche, we've all heard it, but let me tell you something. How often have you quit something? Have you gone to the gym and quit after January 15th because you didn't see results? Have you quit on that one thing that you shouldn't have quit on? I know I have. I've quit many times on things, and I went back to it because I didn't. So it's like, you know, we all can say we quit, we never quit things, but we all have quit certain things that either we should have quit or we shouldn't have quit. So the real question is, what have you stopped doing that you should be doing to attain the next level growth for your life? That's a question that you have to ask yourself. And so those are the things that I wanted to share with you today. If you know anyone who needs to hear this, like, comment, share. I love you today, guys. Tiana Burse, be bold, be great, and above all, be you.